Well, thank you for taking the time to tell us your stories.
Yes,
We'll have to get you again to tell us about your time in Hawaii and what all you did over there.
Yeah,
boy,
we
you
really
might
need
have
to
to get
get
me
that.
drunk so I can remember that. Of
Of
course, I'm joking, you know.
Of course, sir.
I like the story about the other roundhouse. The other roundhouse that his daddy did his first
Well,
day
he
in
was
the service.
Oh yeah.
And I know you've told twice, but this is a better.
He was flirting with jailhouse when he hit that sergeant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
he
I think
was.
Shirley wants you to tell it again since we got a different recorder here, but I've already had you on for 10 minutes and I don't know if you're getting tired.
Well, you know I never tell the same thing twice the same way.
This is
So
true.
this is
This
true.
Yeah,
So you
yes,
can
it
embellish
was.
it a little bit.
Well, I
Yeah.
just said that for y'all benefit. I don't always embellish these things.
I think you try to be very factual.
Well, anyway, they shipped him to Camp Shelby, and I think they sent him by train. And when he got there, he had bought a nickel pack of chewing gum, and that's all the money he had. So he was broke. So he went in there, and they lined him up. And when they got there, they lined them up. So such as that, and went down the sergeant went down the line, and he got to Dad chewing his gum. He said, "Soldier, spit that gum out." And Dad said, "You know, Frank, that was my gum. My nickels bought it, and it's my gum, and I was gonna chew it." And he went on down the line, and he came back around, and I was still chewing gum. So he knuckled his fist up, hit me in the chest, and said, "Soldier," I said, "spit that gum out." And said, when he did that, I roundhoused him and knocked him out cold. And then they court-martialed. They put me in the jail and court-martialed me, and I thought they were going to shoot me. And they had the court-martial, and they sent me to permanent KP duty. And that's what I did at Camp Shelby while I was there.
Now that was World War One, right?
World War One, that's
Yeah.
right.
And what year was that? Would that have been?
1916?
1917.
He got out of the service in 1919, I think.
So he
Well, I don't know how big he was when he went into service, but when he came out, they listed his weight, his height is 5'11" and a half and weighed 195 pounds.
good sized boy.
And he'd been doing farm work and sawmill work and things like that, and even at his older age, when I was working with him, he was a real muscle man as far as strength.
Mm-hmm. He was strong. Well, thanks for sharing with us tonight.
Thanks,
Glad
Dad.
to have him.
We'll let you go to bed now.
You forgot to ask him
Well-
who his favorite daughter was.
Yeah,
Oh,
who's your
yeah.
favorite daughter?
Oh,
Damn.
Patty wants to know. Patty wants to know who your favorite daughter is.
Let me phrase this differently. On your speed dial.
oh, stop
I
that.
tell you who my favorite daughter is. That's the one that invites me over for a big weekend at their house with all the expenses paid on the way there and back, and some pocket money and all that food that I wanted to eat and carry home with me also.
Oh, damn.
Pretty solid. That's pretty
I guess that means none of us.
It kind of shifts around once in a while.
He's trying to get us to buy his gas on the way home.
And there's a strong possibility that my favorite daughter will influence her husband to buy me a new car every once in a while.
Is this stuff you learned from your old man?
Did what?
Is this the kind of stuff you learned from your old man?
Oh no, I picked that up in the streets. You know, you gotta be streetwise if you're gonna make it in this world nowadays. they don't teach you everything at school, you know. You got some mean little kids that want to whoop on you when you first start school, let you know the realities of life.
It's true.
And if you get just as mean as they are, then when they bother you, you hurt them, they'll leave you alone.
That's right.
I've got another question for you. Was Mom the best looking woman you ever went out with?
Absolutely.
I'm still awake.
Lucky girl.
Mom said she's still awake.
I was smitten. I had the weak shakes when the first time I saw that gorgeous woman. From then on, all those other gals I've been messing with didn't.
Wait a minute, she
I was
said
gonna say-
she's still awake.
I'm gonna say they didn't have a chance with me after that.
I hope you like sleeping with Doxy. That's
That damn dog. Oh well.
Frank,
And-
I can't get you a new car, but you know what? My favorite dog here, Cody, I'm gonna give him to you.
No, wait a minute. That's Patty's favorite dog. Why doesn't Patty give Dad your favorite dog, Abby?
Francis,
Well, in all fairness, we have to
Francis
give him both of them.
Francis gave me a dog that's her dog, and he wants to sleep with her too. And he gets in bed between us, and that's all I need is another dog.
Ah, yeah, 2 more. We get you 2 more. You'll be wrapped in dogs when you lay down.
Yeah.
The winter's coming on.
And I'll be out in the doghouse, and they'll be in my bed.
And I can promise you that we haven't had to spend more than $1,000 a year on each one of these dogs, and so that's important.
There went my new car. Yeah.
Patty, your nose growing? Is it just 1,000?
Francis, you get up from
By
there.
the way,
and
if you want to
do
get
some
on
talking too. I need some help.
Speaking
done got
of
me.
all this dog stuff,
They
I
done
walked
got
through the den the other day and he gave me that whistle, you know, and Docs came running up there and jumped in his lap.
You whoop whistle and the dog comes running.
Real life.
Yeah, you know it is. I learned a little whistle in the Navy.
Oh, you
And a
did?
lot of those boys would do it, and I didn't know why. See, but I
Right.
kind of figured it out, and when they did,
Yeah.
since they took my thyroid, I can't whistle like that anymore.
That sucks.
I can't
I know
whistle
you-
anyway.
Well, they called it a wolf whistle, but you wasn't whistling for wolves. I found that much out.
Probably didn't think he was whistling for dog either.
But then I tried that for Francis, and every time that dog come run jump in my lap. And you know, it was really a wolf whistle all along. I had sense enough to know it until I got home. And those dogs just covered a web right in my lap. Damn, I hope you're
So
not
it was a
recording.
wolf whistle all along.
I hope you're not recording all this. Yeah.
I am.
Now that you see how nice we've turned out to be, do you regret shaking your belt at us and scaring us?
Doing what?
Do you regret shaking your belt at us and scaring us now that we see how nice we are?
Well, I wasn't gonna beat up or whoop up on no little girls. You know, I think the one that I got the belt after don't even remember it.